Turned on the TV this morning. Had this shit on about living in a violent world. Showed all these foreign places. Foreigners living in. Started thinking, man. Either they don't know.
It just makes me frustrated, but I'm also not surprised, which I shouldn't be, but I'm not, because the justice system always fails us as black folks. So it's very disappointing. I'm frustrated. I go to bed every night thinking about it, and I want to see it change, but what more can we do? We're shedding blood every day, and that blood being shed, it's innocent blood. So it's like, just frustrating to the point where I just can't barely talk about it, you know what I mean?
I feel like the whole situation is just like we trying so hard to fight everything like that, but a lot of the time we not fighting for anything at the same time, because it's like a lot of stuff still not changing. Like this whole Breonna Taylor situation, how long it been? Like 4 or 5 months, and like they ended up just letting everybody off with some bull crap charges. Like instead of actually, it was a crime done in the situation. She was an EMT, she was in school. So like she was in school, all of that stuff, like what makes that okay for that to happen? The whole George Floyd situation, they said they found like drugs in the system and all that, but from the video he wasn't being no big wild dude, none of that stuff. And then in DC not too long ago, somebody I knew got killed by the police. And like he was literally just running. He did have a gun, but he wasn't like pointed at him, you know me? But it's just crazy how when you walk outside, like you just gotta wonder, like it's crazy. I don't gotta see other races and stuff like that. Be safe when you're going out there. You're just going to work. You're just going to school. Like it's like a lot of times, a lot of people can't really connect to that same thing because they're like, yeah, I feel for you, but you can't really feel it if you're not black. You can't really feel it the same way. And like I had conversations with people or everything like that. They're like, we want to be an advocate for you. It's just like I can tell you everything, but it's like you can never really feel that thing because you don't live it every day. And it's just a lot that need to change, but it's just like it's clear that a lot not going to change no time soon. And it's saddening, but it's like what can we do about it right
now? So basically with everything happening, I mean, it's crazy, but I mean, it really shows how much we need to change, especially with our justice system. With recently what happened, I mean, the officer got charged for the bullets he missed. He didn't even get charged for, the killing of Breonna Taylor, which is really sad. So I mean, I think 2020 has showed us how much we need to change. And I think we really need change, and this year, it's really been a slap in the face how much change we need.
There's no words to like describe like what's going on. We've tried everything and it doesn't seem to be doing anything. We're like, fuck now. Like you can get shot in your own home and nothing's going to happen. Nothing at all is going to happen. And then with who we have in office now, it's like who's standing up for it? Who's going to do something about this?
Wrongly this whole time. I think that's very wrong, and I think we have a lot of injustice nowadays. We need police reform most definitely, because we shouldn't be having people who are very rash out there just jumping to conclusions and murdering people like Breonna Taylor, Rashad Aubrey, and a couple others, that we've been protesting for these past 6 months, and I think it's great.
What I feel about the Breonna Taylor and all the things that's going on in the news right now with the police brutality. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. So in 2001, we rioted about the same thing. So I think that change to the systemic racism is going to start with fixing our communities and voting. So, the marching and the rioting is not going to change anything. We've done that for over 80 years. So only thing that I feel like it's going to change is we changing our community, changing how our families are raised, changing how our kids are being taught and being educated.
All right, my name is Alan. I'm originally from Virginia, but I live in Damascus, Maryland. Well, I'm in Germantown right now, but yeah, the whole situation with the Breonna Taylor, you know, at the end of the day, I honestly think, me personally, that it's wrong. She's at her house. She's in her own domain. There could have been better choices made. I mean, better decisions being made. I mean, we don't know the whole story, just like everybody else. There's always three different sides of the story: the truth, the lie, and what, you know, whatever somebody else says. But at the end of the day, it's like she was in her house. They was disturbing her peace. I mean, it just doesn't make sense how you can not be safe in your own home. So it's really a sad situation at the end of the day. I mean, it's another Black life lost. I mean, I don't really care about all the criticism and the conspiracies to it. It's the fact that, like, she's in her home, in her domain, and she wasn't safe in it. So that's basically it. Yeah. Thanks.
Seller, and so you came and approached me and asked me what was my input on it. I feel as though that I can't justify, like, how could the police officers just go and get off on this? You shot in there 10 rounds, like, for God's sakes. Like, she's sleeping with her boyfriend, and then now her life is lost, her family is in an uproar, and you just get off because you are the blue and the red. No, that's not justifiable, and that's all I have to say right now.
So, my view is that could have been me. I sleep hard. Imagine if that were me.
Take your time.
My family, my future just snatched from me. Justice system, we've got to do better. We've got to do better.
I don't care about what's going on in the hood.
Started from nothing, came from the bottom. Niggas hating on me, real niggas know that I got them. The movement, despite everything, had to change my ways before I stare at the bottom of the empty grave. Shit is